All right, brothers and sisters, peace. This is Brother Rashid, coming out of Dayton, Ohio, always representing Los Angeles, California, representing black African people all over the planet Earth, all over the diaspora, so on and so forth. Pretty much, just building on the science of, well, not really a science, but more of building on the misinformation of New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Pretty much, New Year's Day, we already know that it is not really a true New Year's. It's more so a new fiscal year for the United States of America. And with that said, a lot of brothers and sisters nowadays of African descent, we so caught up on filing these taxes and being financially stable. I'm just going to build on some of the science on being financially stable and credit, so to say, with the more specification on information. With that said, information is really key nowadays. You got to watch out what the beast has on you, what type of information he's included in his database of you. Nowadays with the inception of the Real ID Act, the RFID ID chip, they got everything on you. A lot of ones, focus on this these credit reporting agencies, TransUnion, formerly known as CRW, Experian, Equifax, but I'm gonna give you a little in-depth information just for the average novice. I'm not gonna get real heavily into the Uniform Commercial Code right now. A lot of brothers and sisters, especially in the Moorish community, the African community, and just the world community, basically, we build on that, try to get sovereign. Here's another book right here, Uniform Commercial Code. I'm not really going to get into that right now. There's a lot of brothers and sisters out there, especially in the Moorish New Kemit society right here in Dayton, Ohio. We build heavily on that trust. But like I said, I'm going to get on some lesser-known information. And any terms that you may not understand, always refer to the Black Star Dictionary. This right here is the 7th edition, but always go back to the 1st edition and the 4th edition as well. Those are some good ones. Also, too, refer back to Bouvier's Dictionary, because those right there give you the basic legal format. But just let it be known, I'm not one of those individuals, those paper warriors, thinking that, if you file a couple papers, that you're going to be free. What I'm saying? Us black people, us African people, on this continent and all over the world, we need to fight for our freedom. But, we still got to get food, clothing, and shelter. So anyway, we heard of the company Equifax. Equifax is one of the credit reporting agencies that you always want to get your credit report. This right here is a research request form. And what I did with this individual company, they have some information on the credit report that I really didn't even agree with, so I just battled them. I disputed everything that I thought was inaccurate, and I cleared it off of my thing. Off of my credit report. Also, too, we got TransUnion. This is another request for investigation. And this right here is a really good thing to have, these instruments, because you want to battle what the beast has on you. A lot of times, these credit agencies, targeting people on basis of color, they can't see your color, your race, your nationality, but they can also see your credit score, which kind of puts you in a different light. You know what I mean? They're like, dang, you got 400 credit here. We know you're a nigga, or whatever. Anyway, I'm going to get on some of the lesser-known credit reporting agencies or agencies out there. Be it known, too, that all these are governed under the federal law, the Federal Credit Reporting Act, or the Fair Debt Credit Reporting Act, so on and so forth. We got this company right here by the name of Innovis. Innovis is also a credit reporting agency that no one hardly knows about. What they do is they report on your credit, and this is what happens, when you go apply for a home. They go out and boom, they contact the 3 major, then they contact Innovis, and they contact other agencies. Just throwing some jewels out there, African people. Here's a request form. You go to Innovis.com, and you can get their information right there. Don't be scared to confront the beast with your own information, because if it ain't right, correct it. Then we got this agency by the name of ChoicePoint. ChoicePoint, again, they have information on there. You get these right here. You go to choicepointassetcompany.com or just Google it. They have your information as well. And trust and believe, these beasts out here, they have all your information in their databases, in their matrix. And they compile all this information on you just to keep you down in your own community. That's why you got all these foreclosures in homes, black people getting put out on the street. We're not able to get food, clothing, and shelter because these information systems out here. Here's another one by the name of Teletrack. Consumer Report Request. Yeah, this is another one of those beast companies that has a whole bunch of information on you you don't even know about right here. It's telecheck. You know, when you write checks, people out there stealing information, these beasts copying your information, putting it on checks saying you wrote it. Boom, contact telecheck and ask them for a consumer report, and they'll give it to you. See, this stuff right here, the beast always trying to want you to pay for it, but nah. Accurate is one of the major information data companies out there. These beasts right here, they hook up with the law enforcement, with credit, with mortgage companies, with who you live with, the post office. This is one of the big beasts right here. Ironically, they're hooked up with LexisNexis. LexisNexis is a beast, straight marketed beast. They set up systems for the Real ID Act, for the RFID. What you would do is you will get an accurate consumer inquiry department request through LexisNexis. You get on there, put all your information on here, and just see what the beast has on you. And trust and believe, they have everything on you. Where you was born, where you live, where your mama lived, who your mama and daddy is. Trust.
That's free?
All this right here is free.
Okay.
If they ask you to pay for it, nah. Because see what it is you get on these freecreditreport.com and all this, and these beasts try to charge you $9.95 and all that. That's rape. All this stuff is free, and they fleecing the people. Here's a request for employment data report. Any company you work for in the United States of America, here it is right here. They got information on every company you work for. And anybody using your name for false pretenses, it's on here. Trust. Then you got First Advantage, safe rent. This right here tells the beast where you've been living all your life, whoever had apartments in your name. Get this report right here. Just Google all these names that I'm saying. You'll be able to get on online and find out all these free credit reports and all this stuff that's on you. And here's the best of all, and I'm probably going to end it with this. This is the Freedom of Information Act, FBI, criminal report request. Every black man, woman, and child needs to have one of this. Because trust me, we already know what the beast is trying to enslave and put us in their penal institutions. So you want to make sure you have that. You want to make sure you have that filled out. Even if you made the mistake and done some time in the penal institutions, criminal institutions, so on and so forth, make sure you get that FOIA, FBI request. You know, that's just for the betterment of African people and the African community on all kinds of levels. You see people right now, you know, we suffering from a big economic downfall, you know what I mean? And I ain't going to blame the beast. We know that the beast brought us here and made billions of dollars off of us. But now it's time to take accountability for ourselves, people. You know, get your money right. You know, if we could spend money out here on some bullshit, on some Timberland boots, Versace clothes, Black & Milds, weed or whatever, you know, do you, yes, but go out there and get your credit history correct. That way we can beat the beast on using the Uniform Commercial Code, so on and so forth, and better our financial history. This brother Rashid out here just in Dayton, Ohio, building, trying to educate our people, and in the name of the Most High, in the name of African people, I salute you with the greetings of peace.